Hey Aquarius, how's it going, Seeker? Aquarius placements, intuitively guided. If it resonates, it's yours. If it doesn't, it's not. Let me make myself comfortable for a second. I may have pressed play too soon. Because I like it when the show is rolling. It feels authentic. Less directed, maybe. I am working with the Game of Thrones Tarot. Let's see what's going on with my AQUAs for this eclipse season. So you're going through some inner transformation. Many of us are, except that you feel it in your nervous system. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, that rules, among other things, electricity. So when you don't process your emotions, energy doesn't go anywhere. It changes. It finds a different way to express itself, to have an outlet. So it comes through your physical system of the electricity in you. Brain waves, zaps. And because you're going through a lot of inner changes, if you are emotionally processing, feeling, sharing, expressing, hurting, showing that you're hurting, it will very much so ease the tension on your physical body. But if you're not, if you're thinking about how you're feeling, analyzing, processing cognitively, at times even judging yourself, then that's not really feeling, because feeling is in the heart. Four of Pentacles. And if you keep working on how you're feeling through the mind, your system will keep zapping itself. What do I mean by that? Different ones of you will feel it differently. You know the discomfort within you. Each Aquarian to its own. But you know the discomfort in your body. Because we are about to enter formally the age of Aquarius. And that's big. And Uranus is now into Taurus. That's like electricity going through the dirt, the earth. It's new territory. It's uncomfortable and strange. So inevitably you resist, reject, out of survival mechanism. Because it's new, it's weird, it's threatening, it's not familiar. So we raise up walls of protection, of defense. The body. Because the electricity of the mind, Uranus, is now going into literally your body, your flesh, your blood. Right? Uranus going into Taurus. And the expansion aspect of the Aquarian consciousness is now finding its way to your 3D experience. So it's not just your body. It's your life as you know it. Your habits, your food, your job, your ways. your sense of self even. There is a lot of, it's like being a walking oxymoron. I'm not saying you're a walking oxymoron, but what I'm just describing, there's a lot of opposing forces that aren't used to hanging out in the same room, being introduced to each other. You're used to having your consciousness be expanding on a mental level, on a cognitive level, on a visionary level. You think of the society, you think about the world as it should be in your eyes. And now it's like your body's like, well, we're a part of it, aren't we? Your own 3D self is like, well, we're a part of it, aren't we? And now it starts to affect you and touch you and play devil's advocate with you. Because when you think of something in the mind, when it comes to things that are outside of you, that you are emotionally detached of, it's easy to think about it, have your opinion. But when those thoughts, ideas, ideals, visions start touching you within your own body, in your own life, in your own daily existence, so one of two has to change if there's a conflict. Either your ideas need to change in accordance to the reality that you wish to maintain, or your reality needs to change in accordance with the ideas that you wish to maintain. Which is which? I'll tell you in a second. Okay, sorry. So, 3 of Cups, lovely, fell on the floor. Wait, let me fix myself. 3 of Cups. And what is this? 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands. Wow, in the reverse. So 4 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups in the upright, 3 of Wands and 4 of Wands in the reverse. Classic. Okay, so 4 of Pentacles, in case I haven't made the connections, connected the dots, is you holding on to the physical existence even though the electricity of your ideals is starting to buzz in your veins and in your flesh. And the dissonance is growing and possibly hurting. So what do? We numb it with escape. We don't know that we're numbing it with escape because the escape doesn't feel too bad. 3 of Cups. Fun, celebration, union, joy. The 3 of Cups isn't the issue. It's the use that is made of the 3 of Cups in order to avoid us feeling like a walking oxymoron. My Jupiter is in Aquarius. Many close people, family, friendships, people that I know are Aquarians. I'm surrounded with Aquarians. I understand how you guys operate. I've been around you guys for my entire life. Many different types of Aquarians. And it's something that you do, Aqua. It's something that you do. Now, as we are entering the age of Aquarius, as Uranus is going into Taurus, already has, and this is all intuitive, everything I'm saying. You guys can no longer indulge in protest against the world. You must now face the protest against yourself. And it's uncomfortable. So, please don't use the energy of the 3 of Cups to avoid this new path that is opening up to you. 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands. Because right now there is avoidance because they came up in the reverse. But they're still amazing, beautiful cards that show a progression of a path and of a journey that I'm kind of wishing on you. And I have 4-3-3-4. So this is interesting because even though they're in their upright and in control, celebratory, there's a decrease from 4 to 3. But the thing that is advised to you, that is looking ahead to this new horizon of existence and walking this new path in a new sense of self, 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands. Even though they're in the reverse, there is increase, right? From 3 to 4. 4-3-3-4. See, that's the illusion. Look at the numbers, not at the images. The numbers are the code. They're the DNA code for us. They're codes, right? So, oh, I'm sorry, it's like this. You want to see the way it is. Like this. Okay. So the visual on the surface, the illusion, in the upright, everything is under control, everything is fun. But if we look at the code of it, soul DNA, we go from 4 down to 3. And here on the surface, oh, this new journey, this new path, this new structure of a self, this new horizon. This is fire. This is earth and water. Good. This is fire. It's uncomfortable, right? Trial by fire kind of thing. It's seemingly in the reverse or inconvenient, but look at the code. From 3 to 4. We're going back up. Now this is what I'm usually doing, the extended, take the numeric aspect and talk, but I feel like it's important now. It's right in my face, 4-3-3-4, so yeah, let's do this, right? Some of you are trying to, how should I say this, delay drifting away from a certain group of people. Like, you know, something is over a certain, I don't know if it's like a social group or whatever this is, or a kind of somewhat an interesting social dynamic that involves more than 2 people. Could be 3 people and more. And you know that you need to take, you know, to drift yourself away from that environment, group, dynamic. And you're postponing the inevitable right now. I wonder what this is. It's almost like I'm getting the image of like someone in a party, and they're like, okay, I need to go. So they start saying their goodbyes. Bye, see you later. Bye, this was great. Blah, blah, blah. But it's like they don't leave. Like they stay for a really long time saying goodbyes, right? Saying goodbye, like almost at the door, but not. Almost, okay, just one more drink. Okay, just one more shot. Okay, just one more conversation. Okay, just one more tap on the shoulder, whatever. Something like that. Now, the party, here's the thing. The party's great. Everyone is great. Having a good time. Toasting, cheering, laughing, mingling. Seemingly everything is okay. But inside your gut is twisting for some reason. You're like extremely uncomfortable. And you don't even know why. It's just your gut telling you that you can't be there anymore, that it's not your frequency. It's not your soul group. Or maybe no longer, not sure. But the mind rejects that, gut feeling, because it makes no sense. I'm a big fan of Carlos Castaneda's books about Don Juan Matos. In one of his books, Don Juan mentions to him, Carlos Castaneda was like his pupil, his disciple, and Carlos was the pupil, the disciple of Don Juan, who was a shaman. And Don Juan one time mentions to Carlos Castaneda about one of many differences between the ordinary man and the warrior. And he says that both ordinary man and warrior have two main streams of consciousness from which they experience the world, reality. One would be reason and one would be will. Reason sits in the head, will sits a little beneath the navel. And he says, we all have reason and will. The ordinary man conveys reality from reason as it shows itself to them. And the warrior experiences reality from his or her will, from the way they choose to walk within this maze of holograms, reflections, pixels that we call reality. For those of you who are new to this world, I'm not insane. Just read a little bit physics. Just a little bit. A little bit quantum physics, maybe. I'm not crazy. You're ignorant. Just for the one or two people who are like, this girl's crazy. I'm not crazy. You're ignorant. Fuck off. Or stick around and learn something. Anyway, so this is a little bit of that. This would be the ordinary man's reason. Oh, the reality is under my control. Everything is fine. These are my friends. Lovey-dovey. The warrior, 3 of Wands and the 4 of Wands, he senses that something is off or is no longer befitting to his journey. And he walks straight across the room with love, leaves, close the door after him or her, and doesn't look back. I don't know what this could be. A group of people. This could be a social dynamic, as I said. This could be 2 very close friends that used to be your besties, but now you realize that they're just not. It's just not working anymore. This could be a set of ideals of how this world should be. And your gut is telling you that there is so much more beyond the veil. And the eclipse season is going to bring up a storm of the energies of the reality perceived by reason and the energies of reality perceived by the will. You will go back and forth with it. Head, gut, head, and so on. At one point, hopefully it will click that it's not this or that. It's both integrated. It's the same thing. The thing that is viewed is the same thing. Whether you view it from reason or whether you view it from the will. The only thing that changes is your experience. And once you understand that, it's easier because you no longer have to fight over which one is right. It's not a matter of which one is right or which one is wrong. It's a matter of which one serves your path. Which one represents the person that you are and or wish to become. Simple. Let's keep going. Ooh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 5 of Cups. And another increase. 3, 4, 5. The World. Queen of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles, and this is the third 3 on the table. Actually the fourth, because the World is 21, that will be also 3. And 2 of Swords. Oh, yeah, I'm a Game of Thrones fan. Not the final season, though. I'm not a fan of the final season at all. What can I do? That's the truth. Okay, so 5 of Cups right after the 3, 4 of Wands in reverse and everything I was saying. So yeah, there will be a little bit of a sense of grief and sadness for what you need to turn away from. Because it was simple and fun. Good old days. With my good old buddies. I don't know. My good old girlfriends. I don't know. But then right after 5 of Cups, we have the World, Queen of Pentacles, and 3 of Pentacles, which is massive. It's like the second you close the door, grief, process, release, the world just opens up to you. And the possibilities are infinite when it comes to the construction of your new reality. Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, building your future and building it big. Sorry. But then boom, 2 of Swords. Very interesting choice of card to come up. I want to use my Gypsy Oracle to clarify just this 2 of Swords. Give me your poor and your wretched. Okay. I just took a glance and was like, what is she doing here? What is this 2 of Swords doing here? And then I saw this, and it brought up, it made me think of the Statue of Liberty. And I don't mix politics normally. I don't speak about that on my channel. But, you know, those kids, those immigrant kids, that's not politics, right? You know that. You understand that. Whoever is watching that, it doesn't matter what your ideas are about immigration, Republicans, Democrats, whatever. You know, every single kid there, he doesn't know anything about that. He, she, they don't know anything about that. It's your kid in the living room. It's your cousin, it's your nephew, it's your sibling. Every single one of them. And that's the only way to think about it. And I am speaking to Aquarians, and I'd like to believe that the seekers that are watching me generally are evolved, although sometimes I get comments from people that are so devolved, and I'm like, wow, how is it even possible? But I would like to believe that most of you are evolved enough to understand that a child is a child. whatever their parents' decisions were, whatever culture they come from, language they speak, the color of their skin. And the Game of Thrones, if you're familiar with the show, Arya, the character, had a time that, like about a year, where she was blind and learning basically how to be a ninja. But her being blind is really strong here, because that's the point that I'm trying to say. They are blind to all of that. And I feel like because it's coming right after the world that is also international and could be foreign affairs, Queen of Pentacles, which is earth, could be land. And Three of Pentacles is the establishment of either a structure, could be a home, building something, architecture as well. Very few of you, obviously, who are watching, might literally be thinking about either building a home for either orphanage or wanting to do something when it comes to these children now. This doesn't have to be in the U.S. Wherever in the world there are children in need, you can be anywhere in the world and are contemplating about doing something for children. And if this is a vision that you have, it's great, and it seems like the energies are supportive of that. Here's the thing: Pentacles. So once you release this whole Cups, Three of Cups, Five of Cups energy, and Three of Wands, Four of Wands in the reverse energy, and you move into a grander vision of the world, aka the World card, with practical understanding of the world. Aquas that don't have strong earth placements, I don't know how gravity still holds you. I don't know. I mean, I know an Aquarius who has very strong earth placements in their chart, so they're very good when it comes to finances and their daily life, and maintaining their responsibilities and tending to their responsibilities. But either way, this is a quality that is requested from you in order to attain something like that. In order to give, you have got to have. You can't give what you don't have. I'm sorry, AQUA, whoever is watching, because this is for several placements. If you resonate with this, please understand the basic rule of polarities in this planet. Okay? If you don't have anything to give, there's nothing for you to give. You can't give. So something here will require hard work, commitment of you. And this could be something completely different. It doesn't have to be like a grandiose, I want to save the world kind of thing, although very much so could be. I am speaking to Aquarians. But this could be in your own community, in your own family. Maybe there's a child in your family you want to help or give a home to or give a better future to. I am seeing a parent-child kind of dynamic and wanting to build a better future for them. So in order for you to do all of the above, all of these options, this whole thing that I started with of you leaving the party, closing the door and not looking back is unavoidable. And it has to be complete. You do what you want to do. I'm just showing the situation as I see it from the cards. I'm not telling you what you have to do. You don't have to do anything. It's all one big party of choices, right? But cause and effect. If there's a certain effect you wish to attain, consider the needed cause to cause it. All right, I'm gonna keep the oracle, the Gypsy Oracle aside. I am using them in the extended. I generally try to avoid using them in the general readings because they can bring up things that are so like inappropriate. Aquarius, July, show me more. Is there anything else I can tell my Aquarians, please? Knight of Cups. Okay. So far we haven't mentioned love, but hey, love. So, okay, energies are changing now. So maybe once you feel like you are connected to your own self, the heart starts flowing with more ease, whispering, remember how you feel? And then maybe reality will align accordingly to allow you to express that. Let's see for the Magician. Sorry, I want to take a look at the Magician. Knight of Cups and the Magician. An offer you can't refuse. That either you're making or someone else is making for you, towards you. But who's ever making this offer is going to say all the right things, and it's coming from a genuine place of the heart. I'm going to go deeper into this in the extended. Okay, you want to see from here the deeper layers by using the numeric values. And then I'm going to continue with the tarot. And then I'm going to finish up with messages from the Gypsy Oracle and from my runes, Celtic runes. Here you can look at how runes look like in case you're not familiar. Hold on, I have a sneeze. Wait, I don't want you to see this. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Oh, here it is again. Shit, I was a stuck sneeze. All right, I'll come. All right, anyway. Okay, guys, I'm going to do this right now. So I'm going to see you in your extended. I did it by all options option for those of you who like to watch different placements and cross-watching, so you get all 12 videos and like the price of 3.5 videos. You can book a private reading with me. You can check out Tarot Masterclass, BUNKAI, if you want to learn how to do what I do. 2019 Mistress of Magic still is up as an extended yearly. Still, we have 6 months more to go. And I'm on Instagram, The Existential Shift. If you haven't joined my tribe, feel free to subscribe. And if you want to, you can also press the bell button right next to it, and that will notify you when your video is up. And I love you guys very much. I will see you in August regardless. And that's it, I think. In case I wasn't clear, by the way, if you're worried about money, it's the energetic connection between the spiritual aspect of the reading that I just said, all the energy work. Once you make that conscious decision, and things will start flowing better in the financial arena, survival earth-based arena. Okay? Okay. Great. So we'll see you in a second in the extended. Bye guys, I love you. Bye.